Good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is at your place. This is your Captain Salty. Welcome back to my channel. And today we're taking out the Seawolf. I think you're going to find this is an interesting mission. Shallow water, MPA, yeah, they just don't go well together, at least for you. And if you make a mistake, you're going to be in trouble. So let's see what kind of trouble I got into today. We're starting off. It looks like a surface group. I did cut some of this video at the beginning because it was just too long. It's like an hour and a half. Anyway, back to the video. Let's see what's going on here. We're at 50 feet. We're doing 5 knots. We're in ultra quiet. And we're trying to identify this attack group that's attempting a landing. Excuse me. I believe it's at the Spratly Islands, but I can't recall exactly. But anyway, you can learn from my mistakes. I found out 2 things. 1, don't make any mistakes when you're in shallow water. And number 2, the Seawolf is a tough bird. Well, submarine. This water looks fairly deep. Setting my torpedoes for surface. And what we're probably going to do, well, first we're going to head away. Show them our rear end. Small aspect as possible. Put them in our baffles.
Torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
We're going to fire off a Moss, which is tube 8.
Shoot tube 8. Aye, sir.
And then we're going to fire off some torpedoes and see how they do. See how many of these enemy ships we can take out.
Tube 1. Aye, sir.
And we're doing this because all of the contacts seem to be warships.
Shoot tube 3. Aye, sir. Shoot tube 4. Aye, sir.
Now, I do have some swim away torpedoes. We should load a Moss in there. Shame on me. All torpedoes away. We'll activate one of them, maybe more. As long as they're spread, you know, a little far apart, we can activate them. Trouble is, usually what happens is they all come together and home in on one ship, which is what you'll see happen here. And I am narrating this after the fact. It's hard for me to record while I'm playing. My mate's in the background, too noisy. Speaking of mates, we have 2 new subscribers from Australia. I want to thank them. I'll mention them down below.
Torpedo room, tube 8 ready.
Now we're slowly sinking out.
1-5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
trying to get deep.
Con sonar lost. Con maneuvering, making turns for 1.
Passing 200 feet.
So far, all is good. Everything by the book.
Con helm, steady course.
Con, fire control, weapon.
Slow to 10 knots here.
1, 0 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Con, fire control. Passing
See what I
300
mean?
feet.
2 torpedoes already homed in on the same target.
Con maneuvering.
Well, when they
making
hit,
turns for 1, 0
now 3
knots.
torpedoes are homed in on the
Con,
same
fire
target.
control, weapon acquired.
So don't. Oh, there's a launch transient right there. Don't launch everything at, or activate all your torpedoes at once. But we'll sort this out.
Con helm, steady course.
I hear an
Passing
MPA.
400 feet.
Hopefully
Con
he'll go
sonar,
after
noise
our
maker bearing 0, 2,
Moss.
9.
Now here's the dangerous part. See, we've got 3 torpedoes circling. Try to
Fire control,
acquire the
weapon acquired.
target. They could come back on us. Now look at that. MPA dropped a sonar buoy right straight in our path. So I'm going to
Helm
turn
left
away
2,
from it.
1, 5, 3, helm aye.
The MPA in this game, on realistic level, South China Sea are very, very aggressive. Let me put it that way. And he dropped bombs. I could hear him. They're off our port side, left side for you
Con
landlubbers.
sonar regained.
Passing 600 feet.
Yes, I'm a little bit familiar with boats.
Contact on Sierra 2, bearing 0, 2, 4.
Used to race boats at one time.
Steady course. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 5.
I'm not an expert by any means.
0,
I'm not saying
3,
that,
4.
but
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
I've got some background.
Con sonar lost contact.
Passing 700 feet.
As a submariner, no experience other than this game and watching other players. Here comes that MPA again. Let's reload to 2, 3, and 4. Passing 800 feet. Coming to 1,000 feet. Look at that, he dropped another sonar buoy right behind us. As deep as we are, he's very, very aggressive.
Make turns for 1, 5 knots.
I think I'll
Maneuvering aye.
book a little bit faster.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 1, 5 knots.
Now I've lost the wires on all but one of these torpedoes, which does not help.
Con sonar switching to active search.
Probably a mistake using active sonar.
Con sonar Sierra 2.
I can hear the
is classified
MPA
as
on their way
escort.
now.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 6, bearing 0, 2, 2.
What I tried to do is verify the position of the enemy, but always stay silent.
0, 3, 8.
Let your torpedoes do the work.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Okay, we've acquired something. I think it's a Jianghui. I'm not sure. So far we've had 0 hits, which isn't encouraging.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 3, bearing 0,
So we're
1,
going to load
5.
another salvo.
Con sonar lost contact.
Somebody's down.
Sierra 5, last bearing 0, 3, 0. Contact breaking up. Con sonar lost contact.
Passing 1,000 feet.
Is it the U-Ting?
Con. Make turns for 5 knots.
Okay, we're going to slow at 5 knots, reload these tubes.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 3, bearing 0, 1, 3. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing 0, 3, 9.
Now what I should have done,
Shoot 2.
this is hindsight, what I should have done is fired another Moss.
Making turns for 5 knots.
Right now I'm firing on sonar bearings. When they ping, you know, I launch a torpedo in that direction.
Shoot 2-3.
I've got to assume all the rest of the torpedoes have missed. So I don't see any noisemakers.
Shoot 2-5. Aye, sir.
I'm firing blind at this point. Other than the Luhu, I don't really see anything else. For sure. But we'll try our luck the second time. Now I did load a Moss and tube 8. Or I am loading a Moss and tube 8, I should say. Always handy to have those. You'll find in this video I didn't have enough. And now those sonar buoys are starting to light up. There's 3 of them active so far. Starting to light up like a Christmas tree. I don't think that'll be the last of them. Okay. Got the Jianghui. After we slowed to 5 knots, we could pick them up.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Okay, we're going to come left.
Left 2, 0, 9, 2. Helm high.
Now would have been a great time to
Con,
fire a
fire
Moss.
control, weapon acquired.
Tube 2 is located our Moss. He's trying to home in on it. And looks like he's making a complete circle, but I'm going to steer him back. Don't want him coming back on us. It's tough enough avoiding the enemy torpedoes and the bombs from the MPA, let alone running from a Mark 48. Well, he loves that. Tube 2 loves that Moss that we launched earlier. Not worried about it at the moment.
Torpedo room, tube 8 ready.
I can hear the MPA rumbling above. He's looking for us. See if we can see him. He'll be back.
Con, helm, steady course.
Don't worry, I will turn tube 2 away from the Moss. Right now I'm curious where this MPA is. We probably should go deeper at this point, but I didn't. Okay, get away from there. There you go. I expect 3 hits out of these torpedoes that I launched. I hope for 3 hits. Now if you click on the torpedo, it's close to activation point, so where it goes passively active, if you will. So I can't really change the tube 3 yet. Now I can alter his course. Now we have 3 sonar buoys dropped from the MPA. You should be about 8,000 yards away for them not to detect you. But as you can see by the grid, 4,000 yards away. I hear him. Where is he? Well, nowhere close at the moment. And I would like to fire missiles at these guys, because they are like 20,000 yards away.
Con sonar, switching to active search.
There I go again, doing something I shouldn't.
Con sonar, switching to passive search. Con sonar, Sierra 3 is classified as escort.
Well, at least they've gone active on one of them.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 011.
Pardon me. Also, what you should do at this point, what I should have done, is turn on the active sonar of that torpedo, tube 5. I mean, he knows we're on him. He knows we're chasing him. Might as well use all we have in that torpedo.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Something ran out of steam. I think it was it the Moss? Set those torpedoes to surface search. I should have done that earlier.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 012.
Trying to steer
Con,
tube
fire
5
control,
weapon
back on the target.
acquired.
There you go.
Motor ray has been damaged. Flooding in the engine room.
Now here's our first indication that we screwed up. Remember us pinging the sonar? Well, guess what? That MPA dropped bombs on us.
Damage control parties. Lay to the engine room. Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
And you'll see the damage to the ship in a second.
Make turns for 159.
Remember when I said he sounded near? Well, he dropped some bombs
Passing 1,100
that
feet.
get us good on one side and the starboard side, starboard rear quarter. We are taking on water,
Con sonar,
but we'll
noisemaker
have to repair the
bearing
pumps.
02. Make turns for 359.
control. Weapon acquired.
Now here's where momentary
Con
panic
sonar
sets
lost
in.
contact. Sierra 6. Last bearing 015. Contact faded. Con sonar lost contact.
The hull is at
Sierra
50%
1.
integrity.
Last bearing 027. Contact faded.
It's okay to speed up, but you know, don't use your planes when you have torpedoes with a wire attached, because you'll lose them, like I just did. And the other thing I should have done is fired off a Moss at this point, or actually before I sped up. And here, oh, look at that, he dropped the sonar buoy right in front of us.
Con, torpedo room.
And then I hit the wrong key,
Come left to
and blew out torpedo 2B.
Helm I.
So remain cool, calm, and collected.
On. Our rudder has been repaired.
Con, helm, steady course. Con, maneuvering, making turns for.
So I loaded
3,
Moss in
5
tube 7.
knots.
Trying to get away from that sonar buoy. We have 4
Con,
active
torpedo
at the
room.
point.
Tube
This
2
one.
ready.
And he's about less than 1,000 yards away with that sonar buoy. And here he comes again. We have 2 holes in the boat. One on the starboard side and one on the port side.
Con, sonar lost contact. Sierra 1. Last bearing 025. Contact
I
breaking
hear
up.
bombs going off. There they are behind us. That's what got us the first time.
Damage control parties. Lay to the reactor space. Damage control parties. Lay into the engine room.
We're going to see if we can get to a depth where we can pump some of this water out of the boat. Pardon me, I fire off a noisemaker. As long as I have them, might as well try to use them wisely. We're trying to fix the planes and trying to fix the total ray. More concerned with the planes than anything else, and getting the water out of the boat. The Admiral's not going to be happy about this. Sends me out with a whole boat, and I come back with
900 feet.
part of it missing. I don't know what happened.
Make depth 150 feet. Dive by.
I don't think that'll work.
Con, torpedo room. Tube 5 ready.
Ooh, you see that explosion way back there?
Make turns for 5 knots.
Tells me maybe
Maneuvering
we
on.
lost the MPA. We've sunk 4 of the enemy ships. Oh, I hear him.
Con, fire control. Unable to fire.
Come
Change
right to
course.
120. Helm I.
Oh, he does know where we are.
Con, so
Okay.
Make turns for 3. Con sonar, we are
Now
cavitating.
again, I should have fired off a Moss.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Pardon me.
Con, torpedo room, tube 7 ready.
Now look at the tube.
Shoot tube 7. Aye,
And I
sir.
did fire.
Con sonar, regained contact on. Con sonar, we are cavitating. Con, helm.
And drop a
steady course
noisemaker.
on.
Dive planes have been repaired.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra, 4. Last bearing, 0, 1, 7.
We're
Contact
loading
faded.
another Moss in tube 7. Now we probably should go deep at this time. I mean, look at all the sonar buoys.
Con,
I
fire
believe
control.
we've got
Unable to
5
fire.
so far. Let's try to steer away from this one.
Come left to 0, 9, 1. Helm, aye. Con, helm, steady course.
The enemy ships aren't a problem. The MPA is a big problem.
Con, torpedo room, tube.
On. Total rate has been repaired.
I'm waiting for the MPA to show up
Passing 200 feet.
so I can see how far away he is or how close he is. I heard some splash,
Making turns for 3, 5 knots.
and we are cavitating, which is not great.
Con, sonar, torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water, bearing 3, 2, 8.
I hear him. There he is. He dropped something on our Moss, which is good.
Come right to 1, 3, 6. Helm, aye.
We're trying to steer away from that torpedo. He's on our tail. Actually, it looks like 2 of them trying to come at
Con,
us,
helm, steady course.
but it really is one. He's near the surface, so let's go deeper. And we did broach. Oh, that's not going to be good.
Passing 100 feet.
That can't be good.
Passing 200 feet.
Did he drop them deep?
Passing 300 feet.
Oh, yes, he did. There's one flashing.
Passing 400 feet.
Con, sonar, no longer cavitating.
Passing 500 feet.
We still have this torpedo in our butt.
Passing 600 feet.
We'll have to start whaling.
Passing 700
Oh,
feet.
it looks like he's making a circle.
Passing 800
We
feet.
might get below his sonar, or his sonar cone, if you will, of detection. Here comes the MPA again. Relentless. I heard a splash. And the torpedo's coming back towards us again. Don't blow ballast. Fire off another decoy. Go a little bit deeper.
Passing 900 feet.
Now we don't want to go down near crushed up, that's for sure.
Passing Passing 1,000 feet. Con, knuckle formed. Passing 1,100 feet.
which I believe is around 1,600 feet on the
Passing
Seawolf.
1,200 feet.
So we'll level off at around 1,200.
Con, knuckle formed.
And I'm trying to balance the boat somewhat to compensate for the water, so I might have a
Passing 1,200
upward
feet.
tilt,
Con,
if you
knuckle
will,
formed.
or positive bubble in the bow. Ooh,
Con, knuckle formed.
another torpedo dropped near us. Very, very close. But he's probably shallow.
Con, knuckle formed.
Too shallow to detect us. I mean, he already has one at our depth, so dropping a shallow one, he's just searching. And here he comes again. Oh, that's close. Do they go off or are they deep?
Back emergency. Maneuvering eye.
Flooding in the reactor
Oh no,
space.
they were perfect.
Con sonar
fire
regain
to
contact
a
on
moss.
Sierra 4 bearing.
Go
Make
back to
turns
35
for
knots.
3-5 knots. Con sonar. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 0-1-5.
And look, another sonar
Con
buoy in
sonar
front of
regain
us.
contact on Sierra 4 bearing 0-0-8.
Our hull is at 13%.
Con come right to.
If we get out of this, it's going to be a miracle. We've got torpedoes in the water. We've got explosions in our boat. Oh, the Admiral's going to be not happy.
Con, knuckle formed. Passing 1,300 feet. Passing 1,300 feet. On. Pumps have been repaired.
It's about this time that I realized I shouldn't be as deep as I am. And look at that, two more holes, two holes on the starboard
Damage
right
control
side,
party. Need of the reactor space.
one hole on the left or port side.
Con, knuckle formed.
Torpedoes after us, and he drops another sonar buoy, of course, in front of us.
Passing 1,200 feet.
And here he comes again.
Con, knuckle formed.
Ooh, that was close. Fortunately for us, it didn't cause damage. I mean, one good hit, and we're done. I guess this video is about what not to do.
Con, knuckle
Ooh,
formed.
more explosions.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 3-5 knots.
Con, knuckle formed. Passing 1,000 feet.
Trying to get off this depth.
Con, knuckle formed.
Here he comes again. Drop a noisemaker.
Con, knuckle
So
formed.
as you see, I don't put up videos all the time of how great I do. I show you some of the videos where
Passing
I'm
900 feet.
just act like a greenhorn here. Or a noob.
Con, knuckle formed.
But thanks to the integrity of this hull, I'm still afloat.
Con,
Or
knuckle formed.
below the water doing well. Not sinking anyway.
Con, knuckle formed.
And this is why in the title
900 feet.
I said everybody grab a bucket.
Con, knuckle formed.
Now the outer shell of the boat is damaged, but as far as the actual pressure hull, which is inside the boat, it's actually in not that bad a shape, I should say, even though we're at 13%. We're holding.
Con, knuckle formed. Con, knuckle formed. Con, knuckle formed.
Drop another decoy.
Con, knuckle
Change
formed.
course. Right now, all I want to do is get back to port.
Con, knuckle formed.
I should say get back to dry dock. Well, the crew's gonna have some. Ooh, he ran out of fuel. Beautiful.
Make
Slow to
turn
10 knots. I just noticed that I don't have any more moss torpedoes, so
Passing 800 feet.
really
Helm
not
left
in that
two,
great shape.
225. Helm aye.
I'm loading some missiles here.
Con, maneuvering. Making turns for 10 knots.
Now the reason I'm loading missiles is I don't think we've sunk everything. Look at all those decoys. There's at least 7 or 8 decoys, I'm sorry, sonar buoys. There's at least 7 or 8 of them.
Steady course.
Make depth 100 feet. Dive by.
And we're coming up to 100 feet, hoping to have at least one parting shot. But look at all those sonar buoys. They really want to sink us. I haven't heard the MPA in a while, so that's a good sign. Take another look around. Once I get all these missiles loaded, I can slow to 5
Con,
knots.
torpedo room, tube 5 ready.
Passing 270 feet. Headed to 100 feet. We'll probably have to come up to periscope depth to raise the radar mast, get a firm location on the remaining warships.
Make depth 4 feet. Dive by.
Here we go to periscope depth. It's one thing to come back to port with holes in your boat and have an unsuccessful mission. It's much better to come back to port with holes in your boat and have a successful mission. So that's why we're
Contact on Sierra 4, bearing 016.
that's why we're coming to periscope depth.
Con sonar regained. Con maneuvering, making turns for 5.
There's the radar mast. We do,
Lower the radar mast.
yeah. We'll fire
Shoot 25. Aye, sir.
3 missiles.
Shoot 26.
Con sonar regained. Contact on master 8, bearing 047.
Shoot 27. Aye, sir.
Make turns for 3. Con sonar, we are
We'll immediately
cavitating.
go deep.
Make depth 750 feet, dive by.
Shoot 21. Aye, sir.
Con sonar lost contact. Master
And
6,
hopefully we can
last
watch these
bearing
missiles go in.
005. Contact faded.
There we go, there's one. He flies right under a helo.
Con fire control. They've lost the wire.
That's an enemy helo, by the way. And there's the
Sonar
MPA.
no
You can see him
longer
on the left side
cavitating.
of the screen.
Passing 500 feet.
We attracted a lot of attention by firing these missiles. Let's hope it doesn't bite us in the butt. Look at that. And what they're doing is they're flying to our last location where they can see the missile launch. It's going to be a long flight for these missiles. Let's hope they reach their target. These are harpoons. I like them better than the Tomahawk. Even though sometimes it might take 2 of the harpoons to sink a ship. They're not so easy to hit. Tomahawk is a little bit slower and a little bit bigger. I think I see a ship in the distance.
Con maneuvering, making turns for
Yeah.
3-5.
We're headed right towards it. That's a good shot. And if he's got weapons on board, he'll try to shoot down this
sonar
missile.
lost contact.
Oh,
Master
I got
6,
one hit.
Last bearing 007. Contact breaking
Yeah,
up.
he is firing. Machine guns.
Con sonar lost contact.
Okay, we got
Master
2.
4, last bearing 019. Contact breaking up.
Did we get 3? Looks like we got 3. There's one burning in the distance. You can see a little bit of a flame. Off to the right, slightly off to the right. We have weapons nearby. Looks like we got them all. And look at all, we're accelerating time. Look at all those sonar buoys. Man. Let's reload anyway. So, I hope you learned something from this mission. All the wrong things not to do. But we did survive. This is your Captain Salty. Thanks for watching. And hopefully it won't take so long to get another
Con,
video
drop
up.
your room. Tube 1 ready.
We have 8
Con,
sonar
drop your room.
buoys in the
Tube 5
water
ready.
from the MPA.
Con,
We sunk
torpedo room.
7
Tube 6
warships. We'll get a shot at the final screen. before we go. But again, I appreciate you returning to the channel. I hope to post more videos more often, and maybe, I don't know if any of you know about armored warfare, but it might be something different for the channel.
Come left to 136 Helm I.
And for those of you that don't know, it's a tank game.
Con sonar regained contact on Master 8 bearing 0.
And we'll explain more of that when we do the video for it. We have some great friends from around the world.
Steady course.
We play every day.
Torpedo room, tube 7
Some from
ready.
Australia, some from EU server,
Make turns for 5.
which is European server.
Maneuvering eye.
Mostly from the American server. I hear the MPA. But I don't see him, which is good. Like I said, one more hit would sink us. We can leave combat. Now that's the UCAN escaped. Alright, we got the rest of them. Great job. Subic Bay invasion was repelled. Yay! Unwavering resolve. Well, okay. I'll take that. This is our next mission. We won't. Well, we're going back to for repairs. Now, we got caught by warships, but guess what we're gonna do?
Con sonar new contact bearing 3.
As long as we can leave combat, we will. We're in no shape to do another battle. I'm looking for a place to get through here. And I managed to skirt around those two contacts. And we're going back home. Again, this is your Captain Salty. Thanks again for watching. I hope at least you were entertained. 5 days at war. Total tonnage 29,430. And we're going to spend some time in port here. Probably a week. Fixing our boat. Just click on various things. Okay, click on tubes and click on repair time or repairs.